In a moment of desperation, a mother dog's fight to save her puppies touched the hearts of everyone around her. Her courage and the compassion of those who helped her show how powerful kindness can be, even in the toughest times. In this moving story, rescuers found themselves working side by side with a desperate mother dog, determined to save her trapped puppies. Her little ones were buried beneath layers of dirt and rubble, with only their mother to guide rescuers to them. Filled with worry, she led the team to the spot where she believed her puppies were trapped. Without hesitation, she started to dig, her paws scratching away at the dirt in a heartfelt attempt to reach her babies. Inspired by her persistence and devotion, the rescuers joined in, using their hands and tools to remove the debris as quickly as possible. While the rescuer removed debris and dug, the mother dog stayed close, her eyes fixed on the rescuers as if she understood they were there to help. Her trust and determination created a powerful bond between her and the team, united by a single purpose: to bring her puppies to safety. It was a beautiful sight, watching the mother and rescuers work together, driven by the same love and hope. Finally, after what felt like hours, a rescuer uncovered the first puppy. The tiny pup looked dirty, weak, and exhausted, but was alive, a relief that showed in the mother dog's eyes. One by one, each puppy was carefully lifted from the dirt, with the mother dog watching, her face lighting up with each rescued pup. The rescuers too felt the joy and relief, knowing their efforts had saved these tiny lives. It was a moment of pure compassion and teamwork. But what would happen to the poor, fragile puppies now? The rescuers knew this family needed more than just to be pulled from the rubble. They needed a safe place to recover and grow. They gently gathered the mother dog and her puppies, preparing to transport them to a secure shelter. Once there, the team set up a cozy, warm space just for them where the puppies could finally rest and eat. The mother dog watched over them, her heart likely filled with relief and gratitude, knowing her babies were safe by her side. To help her regain her strength, the rescuers brought food and water for the mother dog, who ate eagerly after all her efforts. They made sure the puppies were fed too, providing everything the family needed to recover fully. This little family is finally at peace, surrounded by warmth, safety, and love. Thanks to the mother's courage and the rescuer's kindness, these puppies now have a chance to grow up safe and loved. A beautiful outcome to a story that could have ended so differently. This heartwarming story follows a mother dog who clings to hope while holding her puppies close. After receiving a message about a stray hiding in the grass for days, rescuers arrive to find her exhausted and alone, keeping a watchful eye over her little ones. Though strangers have been feeding her, she is still in rough shape, clearly showing the toll of living in such harsh conditions. Yet, despite everything she has endured, she refuses to leave her puppies. But will they survive? Understanding her protective instincts, the rescuers approach slowly. The mother dog growls, baring her teeth in distrust. But rather than scare her further, one rescuer goes back to the car for snacks, hoping to calm her and earn her trust. Watching warily, the mother dog is clearly hungry, but afraid to let her guard down. Finally, with a bit of encouragement, she begins to eat, gulping down the food as if it were her first proper meal in days. As the rescuers move closer, they notice a worn rope around her neck, a heartbreaking reminder that she once had an owner who abandoned her. With time, she begins to relax, allowing the rescuers to check on her puppies. The moment is heart-wrenching as they discover 4 small, cold bodies lying motionless. The mother dog, however, refuses to give up. She gently nudges and licks each puppy, desperate to revive them, even picking one up in her mouth and looking at the rescuers with pleading eyes. The rescuers' hearts ache as they find only one puppy still alive. While the mother dog tries to bring her puppies to the rescuers, her devotion shines through, even in this moment of loss. With heavy hearts, they gather the mother dog and her surviving puppy, placing them in the car to bring them to safety while paying their respects to the puppies who didn't make it. Back at the shelter, the rescuers provide food and care for the mother dog, watching her regain strength while still nursing her remaining pup. The next day, hope arrives in the form of 2 orphaned puppies whose mother has died. Moved by the mother dog's story, the rescuers decide to introduce the new puppies to her. Will she accept them as her own? With careful introductions, the mother dog, hesitant at first, allows the two tiny newcomers to snuggle close. She has lost so much, but her motherly instincts kick in as she embraces these new puppies. In the end, she nurses her surviving pup alongside the two orphans, showcasing the resilience of love. Thanks to the rescuers' kindness and the mother dog's strength, 3 little lives have been given a second chance. The story begins with a heart-wrenching scene. A lady driving through the countryside spots a golden retriever chained in a muddy pit. Next to her are several newborn puppies rolling in the dirt, helpless and exposed to the harsh environment. The mother dog, clearly desperate but protective, lets out a warning growl when the stranger approaches. Yet her chained condition reveals something heartbreaking. She has an owner, someone who left her and her babies to survive alone in the mud. The sight pulls at the lady's heartstrings, igniting a determination within her to save them. She spends a day negotiating with the dog's owner, trying to convince them to let her take the mother dog and her puppies. After a long and emotional battle, she finally buys them. That night, as heavy rain pours down, she brings them home. The moment they step inside, the hungry mother dog is given her first proper meal in a long time. She eats heartily, overwhelmed with relief as she finally finds safety and shelter from the wind and rain. Her puppies, cleaned and warmed, snuggle close to her, and for the first time in days, the mother dog looks content and relieved. The lady continues to care for them, providing the mother with nutritious meals and taking her for gentle walks. At first, the mother dog is timid, flinching at the smallest movements, revealing just how much she has suffered. But with each passing day, her spirits start to heal. She begins climbing stairs and wagging her tail, showing glimpses of the happy, grateful dog she was always meant to be. Her puppies thrive as well, growing round and chubby in their warm, cozy bed, no longer exposed to the mud. But this dog's journey takes an unexpected turn. One day, while out walking, the lady discovers another group of abandoned puppies lying in the heat, nearly lifeless. Without hesitation, she quickly cools them down and brings them home. Miraculously, the mother dog, now named Lucky, immediately accepts the newcomers and nurses them. It's as if she understands their plight and recognizes this as her way of repaying the kindness she was shown. With a full belly and a safe place to rest, Lucky cares for both her puppies and these new orphans with all the love she has. As weeks pass, the puppies grow stronger and begin to explore their new world, playing with each other and eagerly following Lucky around. Lucky too starts to enjoy her life, discovering how to play with toys and greet each new day with joy. Gradually, her puppies find loving new homes. Each adoption is bittersweet for Lucky as she watches her babies head off to new families, knowing they will be safe and loved. In just 2 months, this once abandoned mother and her puppies have found hope thanks to the kindness of one compassionate person. Lucky now lives a life filled with love, her trust in people restored. From a muddy pit to a warm, happy home, her story is a testament to resilience and the transformative power of compassion. As her puppies settle into their new lives, they carry with them a piece of her love, ready to face the world, all because someone chose to care. A mother's love knows no limits, even in the animal world. These stories remind us of the courage and strength animals show when protecting their young. If you ever see a stray animal in need, remember how much they rely on us to help keep them safe. A little kindness can go a long way, turning a moment of need into a lifetime of love and trust. Let's continue to make the world a kinder place, one small act at a time.